Hello everyone, this is the Duke, and I got a treat for you guys today. So for my thing that I do every Monday night called the Monday Night Arena. Monday Night Arena is basically a set of exhibition matches. I organize some matches between just different people. Usually it's evenly matched. And I decided to change things up for this most recent Monday Night Arena, and I said, you know what? Let's do something crazy. In the spirit of the Hunger Games, let's do a Hunger Games-esque type of match. So what I decided to do was I took an 8-person FFA, made it open alliances and open skills so that you didn't have to be in Master League to be in this FFA. You could be bronze or silver or gold or whatever. And the alliances were open so that anybody could ally with anybody. So let's get to it. I'll introduce the players one by one. As the red Terran, we have one of my good buddies, Cake Sauce. As the blue Protoss, we have Pigbot. No, sorry, blue Terran. As the green Terran, we have HT. As the pink Zerg, we have Demosthenes. As the orange Terran, we have the Mabes. As the teal Protoss, we have Concept. As the dark pink Zerg, Terran, we have Wino. And at the top is the purple Zerg, we have Yummy. Now, as far as I know, I think the only alliances that were here in the game were between Yummy and Demosthenes, so basically the two Zerg players. And it looks like both Demos and Yummy did about a 9 pool or so. And yeah, Concept. So whenever I've seen an FFA between pros, it just ends up with someone doing something ridiculous, like someone building mass carriers or mass battle cruisers or mass ravens, just something super cool like that. So hopefully this game can be at least a little bit interesting, and I'm going to try and keep up with everything that's going on. As you can see, we do have 8 players, and let's see, I believe that both Yummy and Demos are trying to get Lings out at this point in time, to early knock people out. Whereas Cake Sauce, as the red Protoss, has decided to open with a photon cannon. Pretty safe opening. You can get the Zealot there so that Lings can't bust in. Although I don't know if he'd be able to stop 2 sets of Lings, the 2 sets of Lings that are coming out for both Yummy and for Demos. Demos almost has his Lings out. He doesn't yet. Whereas our 2 Terrans, or 3 of our 2, well, sorry, we have 4 Terrans actually. All 4 Terrans are just doing standard openings. Now, Concept decided to do a low ground wall off starting with photon cannons to take a quick expand. So it'll be interesting to see what he goes for right here. But I don't know. Well, you guys will see. I know what he's going to do because I watched the match, but I don't want to give it away. I want there to be a little bit of mystery. You guys can make your own guesses and such as to what each of the players are going to do. But for now, Wino's doing a 4 racks opening. Yummy, the purple Zerg, is going for, right now he just has Lings out. And between him and Demos, they're trying to decide where to go, where they should go and attack. Now, orange is walled off. Teal has photon cannons already walled off. So I think he's going to poke in and see. Yeah, there's Marines there. We probably shouldn't go there. Really, every player is pretty much good. Every player is walled in, and each player has a sufficient amount of units to deal with this kind of thing. Except for Concept, they could just run into his base right now. And and I don't think Concept's allied with anybody, so he doesn't know exactly if he doesn't know what's happening on the map right now. Whereas both Yummy and Demos are trying to gain a little bit of map control. Now this map, I'm not too familiar with it because I don't play 8-person FFAs that often. There are 2 Xel'Nagas in the middle, and there are 2 gold bases. Every single base has an expansion. So basically, at the very least, you get to take, you get to expand once. And for those that are ballsy enough or actually have a sufficient army, they can expand 3 times, and of which are the gold. So the center of the map is going to be highly contested, as one would imagine. Now, it looks like Wino was pushing out towards Yummy right now, who does have spine. He has a spine crawler and Lings, and Demos has Lings too, and he has a queen on the low ground. So they are going to be able to deal with this pretty effectively, especially with this sort of walling. Now, if he would have stayed and attacked on the ramp for at least a little bit, he could have got more Lings. However, these Lings are going to get this ramp, and this Marine force is going to get cleaned up. Now he does have more Marines to defend against any possible aggression, but as for now, that push failed, so really nice teamwork there from Demos. Looks like Demos is going to try and bust right here. He is morphing Banelings right now. And looking at the other players, we see that Cake Sauce has Void Rays coming out. He's one base Stargate right now. Pigbot is going heavy bio. He does have 4 racks on the way. And he decided to expand super quickly, and he's going straight for the gold. So really aggressive play that we're seeing out of Pigbot there. He'll be one of the players to watch for sure, simply just because he is going to have a huge economic advantage that the other players are not going to have. So it looks like a little bit of indecision on where to go right now. There are quite a few Marines, and these Banelings could clean them up, but I think they're choosing to go for Wino, as Wino did lose quite a few Marines to Lynx around. So it looks like they're going for the bus right now. HT over here, he's doing standard bio play. He is in position to start producing medevacs. Demos is still on, he does have Banelings and his spawning pool down, but nothing really there. And it looks like Orange, almost all the players have expanded. So here's the bus. There's no way he's going to be able to deal with it. There are simply just too many Marines. And, oh man, and some huge Baneling hits going on right now. And those Banelings just killed so many workers. So Wino is in a lot of trouble right now. He's being overrun by 2 sets of Lynx. And he's raging a little bit. He says he does hate this game. Now, Yummy here is going for impressive amounts of creep spread. He has a lot of creep tumors, and this is really the key in this map, is to gain map control, especially as the players start falling. Like Wino here he's in a lot of trouble right now. The Mavens is playing it awfully safe right now. He's got double factoring. It looks like he's going to be going Thors, or at least he has at least 1 Thor and a heavy Marine composition. Concept here is going for carriers. Now, there's like this kind of stuff like always happens in FFAs. Like somebody just does something unusual or something crazy. Because why not, right? You have nothing to lose. Like it's a pride match, so might as well go for them. So nobody knows that he has carriers now. He has +2 attack on the way, so he's beginning to look awfully scary. Now, Cake Sauce, on the other hand, he's been doing in the games that I've been playing with him a lot. He's been playing this build where he's been doing Void Rays and Colossus quite a bit. And that's pretty crazy, because assuming that it's not Mass Viking, you can probably win with that. So far he does just have the 1 Stargate. His Robotics Bay is about to finish, so he'll be able to start producing those Colossi. So as for right now, he's not going to be very active in the game. Pigbot is just mining the crap out of this gold base. He hasn't saturated this base that much, but that's okay, as he does have the gold, so he does have an economic advantage. And it looks like they're trying to bust on Jerome concept right now. And I almost said Jerome was here, Jeremy. And there are cannons here. However, there are just not enough cannons to deal with. Wow, there are not enough Lynx to deal with all these cannons. And now he's revealed that he does have carriers. So it looks like the Maves is beginning to look really scary. He does have these 3 Thors, and these Marines. His Marines don't have combat shield or really any tech at all. They don't even have stim. As far as upgrades go, nothing for him. Now, Demos is getting dropped pretty hardcore. By HT, who has been turtling this game and has been going for a bio-heavy composition. No tech for him yet. He does have a stim almost finished, and +1 armor and attack are almost finished for him as well. However, Demos is looking like he's going to be in a lot of trouble right here, because a stream of Banelings are running in, but he is just going to pick up. And, not a whole lot. Really, you really shouldn't waste a Baneling on or waste 2 Banelings on a Marine. That's not really a good trade whatsoever. Wino here is holding on. He does have this 1 base, which is a planetary, and he has this bunker. Although I think he should salvage this bunker and move his things down, his buildings down here, and help to defend his planetary. Because really, once he loses this planetary, the game's over. Meanwhile, Yummy is pushing back towards HT. I think they're going to be able to get this planet. No, he pulls back. So he got pretty close. He got it down to about 500 health. Demos he's not dead yet. If any players decide to push on him, he's in trouble. Now HT here is looking really scary. He actually took Demos' Expo, and then he took his X-Bow too. So he's one of only a couple players sitting on 3 bases right now. Pigbot still sitting comfortably on this base. Now, this is really interesting. His units are walled in by this Xel'Naga, and more than likely, he's going to go for a planetary right here, so that he'll be able to, oh, and he does get it. Yeah, so that he'll be able to defend right here. It looks like they're not going to be able to break. Well, they might. Yep, there comes the mule drop. So it looks like they are going to hold this for at least a little bit longer, while these Marines just rake in all kinds of kills. His Marines are 1-1 Pigbots, by the way, so he's, and wow, he has quite a few Marines. That is so many Marines, and looks like he's going to start producing medevacs too, similar to what HT's doing, except HT's already got the medevacs. Looks like he's going to be dropping in Demos' base again. Demos is not going to be able to deal with this. Meanwhile, on the top side of the map, Cake Sauce is going for it with his Void Rays. He does have 9 Void Rays, and Yummy, he does have double Spire out, and he does have Mutas. However, Mutas are not very good against Void Rays, especially when these Void Rays are charged. And he is sniping the layers so that he can't get an infestation pit and can't get Brood Lords or really anything. So it looks like Demos is pretty much out at this point in time. He has managed to save his drones, but as for right now, he is pretty much, for all intents and purposes, dead. He's very dead. Pigbot still remains uncontested on this over here. Now, Concept is he's getting an awfully scary force. He's got 8 carriers right now, and his carriers are +3 on attack, and that sucks. That is so scary. He currently has 9, and he has 2 more on the way. No more upgrades are going out for Concept at the moment. However, at this point in time, he's going to be pretty hard to stop. Now, Yummy does have double Spire, but he doesn't. I don't think he has any Corruptors yet. Yeah, he's 4 Corruptors coming. So depending on when he attacks, it could be really bad. Now, Concept moves into the Maeve's base, and he sees, yeah, he's got a couple of Thors. He's got Marines, and I think for right now, like, this is not really a good engagement for Concept. He probably should pull back. Meanwhile, Yummy is moving in with his Mutas, and he's just going to be doing the typical Zerg thing of ruining everybody's economy. Now, Pigbot is moving in right now. However, Cloak, all these Colossi and the Mothership and the Void Rays, like, this is going to be really hard. Not to mention those cannons, too. Now, the Mothership does fall. However, those Colossi just rake in all kinds of kills. Yeah, so, pretty much Yummy is... Yeah, Yummy, really right now, he only has carriers. He is getting Corruptors to prepare for his battle against Concept a little bit later, but for right now, if Concept were to attack him, he'd be in a really bad position. Demos is very quickly dying out. Now, HT just dropped into Pigbot's base, and looks like HT's forces are more powerful. They are 2-2, whereas Pigbot's are just 2-0 with no attack upgrades. And not to mention, HT has medevacs. And looks... Yeah, and I think that's going to be it for Pigbot, too. He's probably going to leave really soon. Yummy is trying to take the other gold. Yummy can take this base and this base, which it looks like he is trying to take these bases right here, which will give him a huge economic advantage. So Yummy is going to be moving into Concept's base and going straight for the Cybernetic Core, which is actually researching +2 upgrade. And they are going to be able to get the Cybernetic Core, which means he's not going to be able to warp in Stalkers or anything like that. Not until he buys another Cybernetic Core. Cake Sauce is moving out across the map towards the gold because you can tell that he wants the space for himself, and he is going to kick Yummy off of it. Looks like Pigbot has decided that this game is not over for him yet, so he is moving a base over to the other gold, which Cake Sauce doesn't know about at the moment, but it's only a matter of time until they find him. Now, Themabes has just been sitting comfortably in his base. His Thors are 2-1 on upgrades with, nothing else coming out of him yet. Although he does have +2 vehicle armor finishing, so it looks like he's going for a Thor Marine medevac with a couple tanks, which will be great against, Lings or Mass Muta, and maybe even against carriers if he can manage to micro his carriers back. Now, Yummy is pretty much, I think, at this point in time, going for Corruptors. I don't even think he's he has that much else in terms of other units. He does have Lings and a couple of Banelings, but pretty much his main force is mostly Muta Corruptor, which will not be very good against the Mabes with all of these Marines and the couple of Thors that are getting maxed out very quickly. So it looks like Cake Sauce is going to be pushing out towards Yummy, and Cake Sauce has taken the gold base. However, HT is moving awfully close to the gold base, and he's just not going to have any of this. This force is so scary. They are 3-3. There's like 3 whole pages of Marines, almost a full page of Marauders. But undeterred, Cake Sauce keeps moving. He doesn't know about HT getting here. So nice Vortex there. All the Corruptors and all the Mutas flew into it. And it looks like for right now, Cake Sauce is going to retreat. Probably a really good decision. He is going to need maybe some Phoenixes and more Void Rays, because those Corruptors will just do so much damage. So HT sees the gold base that Cake Sauce has taken, and looks like Cake Sauce is going to try and engage him. Now Cake Sauce is just coming off of this battle that he had with Yummy, and he did manage to pull out of that battle. However, it looks like it doesn't look like he's going to be able to take this. Although he did kill a good amount of HT's force. Although Marines are just so cheap to build, and he has a ton of production facilities, and just like 5 more racks just barely went up. So he's looking like the one to beat. He is definitely looking like the one to beat. Cake Sauce is going to lose this gold. And it looks like Concept is now on the offensive. He is going to begin his attack on Yummy. Yummy at this point in time has, let's see, 8 Mutas and 14 Corruptors. And those 14 Corruptors are really just not going to be enough to deal with that amount of carriers and a mothership. So he is going to have to be super careful about his engagement with the coming engagement with Concept. Meanwhile, HT is going to be dropping into Cake Sauce base, because Cake Sauce is not really prepared for this. All he has is this Void Ray, this Void Ray with +2 attack, and this Colossi with +2 attack. Colossus, really, because it's only 1 unit. Man, those hatcheries just go down so fast. This carrier force is looking so scary. They are 1-1-3 on upgrades. So here's the engagement here. I'll try and like do both. Maybe one of these days I'll work on like a picture kind of thing. I don't know how they do that. I think it requires like 2 XSplits or something. But it looks like he is going to be able to destroy Cake Sauce. Concept is moving into Yummy's base, and Yummy is pulling his Corruptors. I'm not sure what he intends to do, but he is quickly killing all of his infrastructure. Both Spires are down, the Roach Worm, so really all forms of defense are done for Yummy at this point in time. HT is very quickly killing Cake Sauce here. It looks like Pigbot is still staying alive, but yeah, Pigbot is staying alive. He does have his forces concentrated in the middle here. However, being in the middle is not really a good position, as there aren't any more bases. So if anyone brings an army to the middle, Pigbot is surely looking at elimination. But we won't say anything yet, because he still does have quite a force. However, his Marines are 2-2 with no medevacs. HT's Marines are 3-3 with medevacs. Looks like HT's getting engaged on both sides, splitting his forces there. However, oh man, Yummy is just going to lose so many Corruptors here. Wow, I think he lost about 5 or 6 Corruptors there. Definitely not a good engagement. It looks like he is trying to build a hatchery inside of Pigbot's base here, which is the only hatchery that he has right now. Pigbot has decided to leave, as Concept did find him, and he just destroyed him. Now it looks like Demos was trying to kill some of the workers at Concept, as Concept is forced to long distance mine at this point in time. Now, HT, in the meantime, is just clearing out forces. Looks like he's going to probably take this base. Well, there really isn't much to be gained, so long-distance mining from this base would probably be the best option. Meanwhile, Thamabes is still just sitting comfortably in his base. His Thors are almost 3-3. Oh, and this was the point in the game where Thamabes dropped, which was really sad, because I think Thamabes could have taken Concept. With how many Marines and how many Thors he has 15 Thors. I think he could have taken Concept. So it was too bad that he did drop, unfortunately. So pretty much it just comes down to Concept versus HT. And if HT gets a good stim in, he might be able to snipe will take out a good amount of the carriers. However, I just think there are too many carriers and this mothership too. So there's the stim-in. So let's see, 1 carrier's down, 2 carriers down, 3 carriers have fallen so far. However, he's just not going to be able to handle this, as the DPS of carriers is just simply too high. There's just too much going on to be able to handle that. So I think at that point in time, really HT was the only one that could have stopped, that really could have stopped Concept. Well, Thamabes, but Thamabes decided to, well, drop. I don't think he decided to, it kind of just happened. But regardless, so Concept is very in control of this game. Looks like he is long distance mining in Demosthenes' former base until he gets this hatchery backup. He is dropping a spawning pool. Unfortunately, Zerglings do not shoot up. And looks like Hexos is about to is facing elimination as well. So there's his GJ. He leaves. And so very well played on Concept's part. Gotta love mass carries. It looks like Demosthenes is just trying to cause all sorts of problems for Concept right here. Just attacking his workers with what's left of his workers. Meanwhile, Yummy over here is sitting nicely. Concept hasn't killed him yet. And looks like Concept is just going for extermination, just killing everything that's in his path. HT is building back up. He is massing Vikings at this point in time. If he has really good Viking micro, he might be able to. He has to have really good Viking micro. We're talking like MMA or NKP levels of Viking micro to be able to kill this amount of carriers and still like survive. So it looks like Concept is going to take this game. However, HT is determined to fight on. He is taking the gold, which this gold hasn't really been mined that hard. So it is still a viable mining base. Concept, Yummy still does have a lot of his corruptors, so he can start wearing down these carriers and form an alliance with HT or something like that. But I think at this point in time, it's coming down to Concept. So Yummy is walking into Thamabes' base, and he sees that Thamabes is quite a force. It would have been pretty devastating. So here comes the big engagement. The Vikings are just flying in here. And it looks like they are killing quite a few of the carriers. However, I think there are just too many carriers here for him to deal with. Looks like he is going straight for, he is targeting down the carriers rather than the mothership. And it looks like he forced him to retreat a little bit and pull his forces a bit back and force the Marines to run around. Really smart play there from Concept, forcing him to split his forces to maintain attacking. And I'm pretty sure HT is dead at this point in time. Concept might lose his mothership. It's coming. Oh, it's coming. Yeah. So he loses his mothership, but really there is nothing that can stop him. There are corruptors, but these corruptors are there's just too many carriers. Because carriers are 3-1-3 on an attack too. So pretty much these carriers are going to just clean house. More long distance mining from Concept. He doesn't really have anything else. He hasn't built any carriers in like the last 10 minutes. He has been pretty much just spending his money on building interceptors. So I'm pretty sure at this point in time this is Concept's game. He just has to finish and kill off Yummy. And it's only a matter of time until Yummy decides that I can't fight this. Because like if you have less corruptors than there are carriers, you don't have a chance. You might be able to kill 1 carrier, maybe 2, and that's being generous. That's if you get like some corrupts going, or what is that called? Slime? I don't know. Oh, corruption. If you get corruption going, you might be able to kill at best 2 carriers. But yeah, that is pretty much it. This game is pretty over. At this point in time, I'm just waiting for everybody to just quit. And I don't know what Yummy is really looking for. He has started another base up here, and there is this base right here, which actually is still somewhat viable for mining, but looks like Yummy is going for the probes with Concept. And Concept can't lose these probes, because these probes are the only thing, well, they're not the only thing keeping him alive. He does have carriers. However, he doesn't have any money either, because he keeps spending his money on interceptors. Now, Concept and Yummy, they're really good friends. They play each other all the time, and man, they just like enjoy cheesing each other. I almost want to cast some of their games from the last Monday Night Arena because they were just so ridiculous. Spent all their time cheesing each other. It was pretty funny. They did some off racing too, which was hilarious. Sorry guys, it was a bit of a yawn. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna speed it up because I'm just pretty much at this point in time just waiting for Concept to die, or Yummy to die. And yeah, see what I mean? It's just not enough. And Yummy didn't even like try attacking. So that was it. Concept took the 8-person FFA Hunger Games match invitational thingy. So anyways, tune in on Monday nights for Monday Night Arena. My next special event I'm pretty excited about. I'm going to reveal it on probably Friday or something on the Utah StarCraft Players channel. If you're not on that, then you'll probably have to wait till Monday to know what the special event is. But regardless, tune into my channel on Monday night, www.twitch.tv/DukeMumford. There's a link in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.